Hi, and how are you? It's not a very nice day. It's cloudy and it's not the sort of day that you would like to get out and go around. But hey ho, it's the rules are rules. We have to get out every day and do some bit of exercise. So today I thought I'll come out and do the walk. It's kind of raining as well, which is not nice. Anyways, I just wanted to share something I've shared on Facebook about storms and what myself and my children were talking about the storm and the impact of the storm and what goes on in the storm and what we must learn from the storm. So storms of life will come and go as they do, but in every storm there is a lesson to be learned, and how you learn that lesson depends on how much attention you pay and how much you can keep still in the storm. So basically my son was reflecting and testified about his storm, and this was all about what impact COVID-19 has had on his life. And he shared that one day he went out to do a walk, to do the routine walk, and it was raining, and he would have rather stayed at home. But routine is routine. You must do it every day, otherwise you lose your rhythm. So, I'm out of breath. Too many layers. So as he walked in the storm, complaining about his situation, his attention was put on what he saw in the storm. He saw this spider building its cobweb, and it was in the storm, but it wasn't just still in the storm. It was flexing. The flexing wasn't its doing. The flexing was created by the wind, because with every storm comes with the wind. So as the wind flexed the spider was missing some of the raindrops, keeping it safe, and its cobweb had wider rings. And it just occurred to him that perhaps the spider knew that the storm would come and the storm would be fierce, and that it would actually, if he did not do something about it before the storm, its cobweb might be blown away. So the spider then went ahead and removed some of the rings from its cobweb. So when the wind came, it was just passing through the cobweb and at the same time flexing it. Anyway, so when the storm was over, the spider would put back some of these rings. Why? Because during the storm, it wasn't just him experiencing the storm. It wasn't just the spider experiencing the storm, but something else was also happening in the storm. I've got to stop and finish this. So something else was happening in the storm, and that was the habitat that was being created for all these little flies and insects to be born, and later on these would become food for the spider. And then before that happens, before they could become food for the spider would have to do even more adjustment by putting back those rings in its cobweb, so that when the fly come around, it will be trapped in the cobweb and therefore become food for the spider. So if the spider was to complain about the storm, asking God to take away the storm, that would mean that its future food sources would be limited. So what the spider had to do was to adjust in the storm. So my friend, if you have a storm of life going on in your life right now, my advice to you would be to simply adjust, accept it, and know that it is what it is, because it might be a storm today, but it is also creating a habitat for your food, for your food source. So accept it as God brings it out. It is what it is. It is life, and God has got all the puzzle pieces in your life, and He puts them together as He so wishes. You may complain, you may wish not to be where you are, you may think that you're broken, but eventually God finds all those broken pieces, and each broken piece must sit to a certain broken piece for it to be complete. So in each storm, just give God the glory as He puts together His pieces, so that you can have a beautiful, beautiful life. God bless you.